From mint launches to multi-state tax battles, this is your Numismatic News Roundup. The United States Mint announced this week that its 2026 Congratulations set will go on sale on Thursday, February 26, at $175. These are limited to 60,000 pieces. The set features the Proof American Eagle silver dollar bearing the Philadelphia P mint mark, making it a natural target for both gift givers and completionist collectors. But the mint isn't limiting the celebration to online sales. That anniversary theme is headed straight for the bourse floor in Savannah. The Mint is also turning the A&A National Money Show in Savannah on February the 26th through to 28th into a live launch platform. They'll debut the 2026 American Eagle Silver Proof with a dual-dated 1776 to 2026 Privy Mark, alongside the Congratulations set. Mint Director Paul Hollis is also scheduled to cut the ribbon and meet collectors in person. That combination usually means energy and long queues. Across the Atlantic, the celebration looks a little less patriotic and a lot more rebellious. Menace the Menace has officially landed on a 50p coin. Yes, that Dennis, red and black jumper, slingshot energy, and Nasher right by his side. This release marks 75 years since Dennis first appeared in Beano back in 1951. Prices start at £15 for a brilliant uncirculated and £25 for the colorized version. And if you're visiting the Royal Mint experience in Wales, you can even strike your very own copy starting from February 26. Notably, this is the first time that Dennis has appeared on official UK coinage, which makes this more than just a novelty piece. It's a milestone for British pop culture coins. And Dennis isn't the only childhood icon to jump to legal tender. The Royal Mint is also doubling down on nostalgia, this time with a character defined not by chaos, but by kindness, as they've also launched the first coin in a 3-coin set of Winnie the Pooh Centenary series, marking 100 years since the original 1926 publication. This first design centers on kindness, which feels very on-brand for Pooh Bear, and it's produced in partnership with Disney. Multiple finishes are available, and the Mint is clearly positioning this as a gift-friendly release. When you look at Dennis and Pooh back to back, the strategy becomes more obvious. British literary heritage paired with globally recognizable characters. That's not an accident. That's a deliberate push towards crossover and gift buying. From fictional troublemakers to a very real workhorse of everyday commerce, Canada is celebrating a coin that's been quietly doing its job for 3 decades. The $2 or Toonie turns 30 years, and the Royal Canadian Mint marked the occasion with a commemorative non-circulation collector roll released on February 19th. The special wrap roll contains 25 coins, is limited to just 30,000 units, and retails for 89 Canadian dollars and 95 cents. Since its introduction in 1996, more than a billion Toonies have been struck. The popular Bear Reverse was designed by Brent Townsend, and the coin transitioned from Queen Elizabeth II to King Charles III in 2023. For Canadians, this isn't just a collectible. It's everyday pocket change with 3 decades of history behind it. Anniversaries may grab headlines, but annual bullion programs thrive on something different: consistency. And in Australia, one of the world's most collectible wildlife series is back for another run. Australia's Koala series is back for its third annual release, and this time the design features 3 koalas among eucalyptus branches. The 2026 lineup includes a 1-ounce gold bullion, a 1-ounce silver bullion, a 1-ounce high-relief silver proof, and a 50-cent uncirculated collector coin. The Koala program remains one of the world's most widely collected wildlife bullion series. The key driver is annual design changes. For investors, it's bullion. For collectors, it's a yearly design evolution, and that combination keeps people coming back. Now, while collectors may focus on new designs hitting the market, some of the most important decisions in 2026 are still being debated. On the policy side, the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee updated its 24th of February meeting agenda to include discussions on a US semi-quincentennial gold coin design. This recommendation will feed into the broader America 250 commemorative coin program, which is shaping up to be one of the most significant coin programs in decades. But design debates are only part of the equation, as across multiple state legislatures, the rules that determine how coins are bought and sold are facing something far more consequential. Now, here's a story with real long-term impact. The National Coin and Bullion Association is currently engaging in coordinated legislative battles across multiple states over sales tax treatment of coins and precious metals. Maryland is considering expanding its exemption. Nebraska is debating a repeal. New York has proposed stripping its long-standing exemption. Virginia exemptions set to expire in July of 2026 without a scheduled renewal, and Washington's exemption has already been repealed, with efforts underway to restore it. The NCBA argues that taxing coins and bullion hurts local dealers, reduces coin show attendance, and pushes buyers into tax-free states or online markets. This isn't just policy talk either. It directly affects where and how collectors buy, and 2026 is shaping up to be a pivotal year for that fight. We'll continue tracking each of these stories as they develop, because the decisions being made right now will shape what ends up in your collection tomorrow. Subscribe to WNN and feel free to watch last week's episode of the News Roundup if you missed it right here. Now, for the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching, keep collecting, and have a fantastic day.